The Supreme Court on Monday has issued a notice to the centre on the Kerala government's plea against the delay by the governor to decide on 8 bills pending with him for periods ranging from 7 months to 2 years. Now, the Supreme Court has also asked some very tough questions of Tamil Nadu Governor Ravi on Monday as it resumed hearing the Tamil Nadu government's plea against delays in clearing bills passed by the State Assembly. These bills were pending since 2020. What was he doing for 3 years? This is what the top court, Supreme Court, has asked of the Tamil Nadu governor days after Mr. Ravi returned 10 pending bills, 2 of which were passed by the earlier AIDMK government. Now, the tug of war between the state governments of Tamil Nadu and Kerala and their respective governors was heard in the Supreme Court on Monday. A bench of Chief Justice D.Y. Chandrachud and Justice J.B. Pardiwala and Manoj Mishra heard pleas filed by the two state governments which have accused their governors of delay in giving assent to the bills passed by the assemblies. Remember, the Tamil Nadu Assembly in a special sitting on Saturday readopted the 10 bills that Governor Ravi had sent back on November 13th. The top court had sought the centre's response on the plea filed by the Tamil Nadu government and termed the alleged delay as a matter of serious concern. Similarly, the Kerala government had also moved the Supreme Court, alleging that the delay in giving assent by Governor Arif Mohammad Khan to bills was defeating the rights of the people of the state. Now, the government has claimed that the governor had delayed 8 pieces of legislation in Kerala, and Tamil Nadu Governor Ravi has withheld assent for certain bills passed by the Tamil Nadu Legislative Assembly. This is what happened a few months ago, leading to this tug of war. I have my colleague Sam Daniel joining us from Chennai. Sam, the Supreme Court heard the matter of both Tamil Nadu and Kerala today. Clearly, we've been hearing allegations of governors ruling by proxy, but governors have been saying that this is matter of their duty and it is their responsibility to scrutinize bills. So how do you see today's Supreme Court? Of course, the matter has been adjourned to be heard next in December, but tell us what do you think will be the political fallout of the hearing today?
Vasudha, these observations were expected, although the governor, just after the first hearing by the Supreme Court and some tough observation, chose to return all the 10 bills to the Tamil Nadu Assembly. What was seen as an attempt to project as if during the next hearing, that's today, he can always say that nothing at the moment is pending on his table. But the Tamil Nadu Assembly was immediately convened and the Assembly got all the 10 bills adopted or passed yet again, and it was immediately sent to the Raj Bhavan so that they could preempt any move by the governor to show nothing is pending with him. But the larger question, of course, is the allegation by the ruling DMK and a few other opposition ruled states that the governors are being used as proxies, as you called it, to stall the development in these states and to make it a kind of an antagonistic state. The Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin had called the governor's stance as antagonistic, undermining often the role and the powers of the elected government. In the case of Tamil Nadu, Vasudha, these bills largely attempt to clip the powers of the governor in his role as the chancellor of state universities, and they want to appoint the chief minister as the chancellor, saying that it's the state government that funds and forms many of these state universities, and it's only proper, they feel, that the chancellor should be the state's chief minister. The larger or the inner story is that the governor of late, the ruling DMK feels, appoints people who belong to his political affiliation, as they call it, and he acts as an RSS or BJP agent, they say. And to stall this, they have taken this particular move to make the chief minister as the chancellor of these universities.
Right.
But the governor in the past, during informal conversations with journalists, has claimed that he has the powers to withhold, and withholding passed bills is a courteous way of saying no. But the ruling DMK argues then it will not be able to function as an elected government. It stalls their moves, and they say rejecting bills in this case without giving any reason is also unacceptable, and that's why they feel sending it back after passing in the assembly for the second time will give no option for the governor but to pass them immediately.
Right.
So that's the larger question, and they hope that this issue will also raise the role of the central government in not intervening even after several representations by the ruling DMK. They also hope this particular issue in the Supreme Court will also raise the issue of the role of the president of not intervening even after a clear letter written by the Chief Minister asking her to instruct the governor to abide by the aid and the Council of the Ministers. Lastly, Vasudha, these are harsh observations, no doubt an embarrassment to the Raj Bhavan, but this may not be an indication of the orders yet to come. That's something we'll have to make it clear for our viewers, because sometimes judges ask tough questions, make tough observations only to elicit information, but this may not be an indication of what judgment the court will ultimately give.
Right. Thank you, Sam. Please stay with us. We also have Arvind Kunasekar, who has been tracking this matter in the court today. Arvind, one of the arguments that I saw by Mr. Venugopal was also that, governors cannot forget that they are part of the legislature. Now, if you see, both Mr. Khan and Mr. Ravi have been vocal about their actions, and they've defended them, saying that, they are basically course correction, and it is also to scrutinize the bills that state governments say. Of course, the rule by proxy is the allegation that state governments have been using against these governors, and both LDF and DMK are seen as ideologically, politically, rivals, opponents of the BJP. So clearly, this is a political issue, ideological issue. It also has constitutional layers to it. Tell us, what were the most important arguments that played out in the court today?
So both state of Tamil Nadu and also state of Kerala, both the state governments have moved Supreme Court against the respective governors over inordinate delay in clearing the bills that have been passed by the state legislature. In the case of Tamil Nadu government told the Supreme Court that almost 15 bills are pending before the governor, the Raj Bhavan, and one of the bills was passed way back in 2020, and that's where Tamil Nadu government sought the intervention of Supreme Court, giving a direction to the governor to ensure that the bills are cleared at an expedited manner. So today, when the matter was taken up for hearing, appearing on behalf of Governor, Attorney General told the Supreme Court that out of 12 bills, 10 have been returned by the governor to the state legislature, and Tamil Nadu government told the Supreme Court that of those 10 bills that have been returned by the governor, all those 10 bills have already been re-adopted by the assembly, and that have been sent to the governor for consideration. And that's why Supreme Court has given time for the governor to take appropriate steps, because the state government has re-adopted all those 10 bills and that have been sent to the governor. That keeping aside for the Tamil Nadu issue, on the issue of Kerala, the Supreme Court has issued notice to Kerala governor on the similar issue, and Supreme Court has sought the response of both state of governor of Kerala and also the Union Home Ministry by next date of hearing, which has been scheduled for November 24th, and Tamil Nadu government's petition will be heard on December 1st.